Hi, welcome to Books with Lexi. It is finally time for Realmathon. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will have Cassidy's announcement video linked in the description, but this is a month-long readathon happening in April. It is a competitive team-based readathon. I am one of the co-hosts. I am a co-host for Team Sanctum, which is the horror, thriller, and mystery team. So if you read any of those genres, or even if you don't, you can still join our team. You should check the description for that. So this video is going to be my vlog for the first 24 hours of the readathon. I'm making it my personal mission to read 2 full-length books for this. I don't know why I decided to do that, but here we are. So my top priority, this is a book that I got during my TBR game for my April TBR. That is The Passengers by John Marrs. I have read from John Marrs before and given his book 5 stars, so I'm really looking forward to this one. This is a sci-fi thriller genre blend. And then the other one I want to get to is The Kind Worth Saving by Peter Swanson. This is the sequel to The Kind Worth Killing, which is my favorite book by Peter Swanson. And this just came out recently, so I want to get to this one if possible. Setting my expectations a little high for the first 24 hours of this readathon, but if I start strong, then maybe I can read 2 books a day the whole month. So I'm gonna get to reading. I'm going to be starting with The Passengers, so I will talk to you once I'm a third of the way in. I don't even know how to function while reading this book. I am so stressed. I can't handle this. I'm obsessed. Oh my God. I don't even I don't even know what to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. If this keeps going, how this is going, this is gonna be, this is gonna, this is this gonna be my favorite book of the year so far? What? Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you what this book is about if you don't know. So this is a sci-fi thriller, very, very thrilling. Oh my God. So this is set in a time where there are fully automatic cars. There's like different stages of these cars being automatic, and all of these cars are at a point where there's no like human overrides. So it's 100% controlled by these computers, AI, all this stuff. So we're following 8 different people as they get in their car to go to their normal things that they do, and the doors lock, the location changes, and a voice comes like through the car saying, "You will very likely be dead in like 2 hours." So we're following a fated TV star, a pregnant young woman, an abused wife fleeing her husband, an immigrant, a husband and wife, and a suicidal man. There are cameras hidden in all of their cars, and this is being broadcast to everyone. Everybody is watching this situation happening. Oh my God. And then we are also following this character, Libby, who works in some like government thing. And she is at the place where the hacker who hacked all of these cars and like all of the networks and stuff is contacting them. And they are also being watched and broadcast, and they're being forced to make decisions like, oh my God. So the public and the people that work in this government facility are tasked with deciding who is the only person that's going to survive. One person, in theory, is going to walk away at the end, and then all of the other cars are set to this same course, and they're going to crash into each other. I cannot handle everything that's happening in this book. It is so stressful. But then on top of that, there's a lot of like super interesting conversations about whose life is important, what makes someone's life more important than others. Even when it comes to these self-driving cars, like there's been conversations about choosing this scenario versus this scenario because of the overall greater outcome calculated by AI. And just like also the fact that people judge people without knowing all of the information. Like something just happened and then we find out something afterwards, And it's like, I can't. I'm obsessed with this book. Like, I just want to scream. I want to sit here and just scream because this is so good. That's all. I've been talking for so freaking long. I'm going to update you again once I'm 2/3 in, but I am obsessed. And even though it's 10:16 at night, I don't think I can sleep without finishing this. So I will talk to you soon. This book is nuts. So it has calmed down a little bit. It's not as like stressful because we are getting a lot of backstory at this point. Earlier it was like a lot of intense moments happening, and now instead of being intense, it's very drama filled. So we are getting a backstory for some things. Obviously people are hiding secrets, and then we are learning about things, and there's a lot of drama. And it's a great time. Like, I'm having the best time listening to this. A lot of times when I'm reading, I'll like be checking a lot to see how much I have left, and like calculating my speed versus the time that like whatever, you know, to like figure out how many hours I actually have left of listening at my speed. And this, like, I'm just so invested that while I'm on sprints, like the 45 minutes fly by, and then I'm like, can we go back to reading? But I'm having the best time on sprints. I think this is going to be the last sprint, and I am currently like, I think around 70% in. I have an hour and a little less than 20 minutes left of listening, and it's currently 12:09. So I really want to finish it tonight because I have my announcement video for Escape the Readathon going up tomorrow, but you're seeing this on Sunday, so I can talk about it now. So I'll have that information linked in the description if you're interested in participating in another competitive month-long readathon in May. Cass, Mel, Rye, and Kaylee are all some of the co-hosts for it. I'm just really excited for it. And I have some things to do for that to get ready for the premiere tomorrow and make sure everything is set up. So I think I want to try to finish this tonight, and then I will be able to go to bed, wake up, focus on my readathon announcement, and then I'll be able to definitely read the kind worth saving. So that's my plan. I think I'm going to update you again tonight so that like my reactions are fresh. But I'm having the best time already, and I cannot wait to finish this. Hello. It's 2:30 in the morning and I have finished The Passengers, and I'm going to give this 5 stars. It was intense, it was dramatic, it was ridiculous, and those are all of the things that I want in a thriller. This was so good. I'm so happy and also half asleep. So I will talk to you in the morning. Here's the situation. It is Sunday. My intentions with this were to read 2 books to start off Realmathon super strong, and so last I talked to you, it was like 2:30 in the morning on Saturday, and I had just finished The Passengers, but I like barely could comprehend anything at that point. Well, I could comprehend. My brain and my mouth were not working together, and I just couldn't form like real thoughts. But I absolutely love this book. It was so intense. It was so drama filled. It was pretty over the top, but like, I mean, that's kind of how it has to be in sci-fi thrillers, or else what's the point? That's not really true. But anyway, it had like all of the things I wanted with being tense and like dramatic, and it was stressful, and I was like physically reacting to this book. Like, it was so much fun to read. And then I also really liked a lot of the conversations that were in here. This focuses a lot on I guess AI in general, but also like the idea of like certain people being more important because of their social status and different things like that. I really liked a lot of the conversations in here. The sci-fi elements added so much to this book. This book would not have been the same at all without the sci-fi elements in here. I would 100% recommend this one. I think it was a great time. The audiobook is incredible. So there are different perspectives in here, and we are getting different audiobook narrators. Also, every chapter starts with different like things like this. So like some of them are like the notes on someone's computer. This one is like coordinates. This one is the like newspaper article, like the beginning of it. And those are all like they have sound effects. This one is like an online website. The beginning of each chapter is like relevant to things, obviously, but it's done so well in the audiobook. So you know when those parts are happening. And it's just like really fun to listen to because of the sound effects and like just the way that it is done in the audiobook. So I 100% recommend this book. 5 stars, the best time. And I really, really like the audiobook. So if you are going to read this, I would recommend picking that up as well. So it is Sunday. I think I said that, but I ended up not reading yesterday. I am so sorry. I had my own Readathon announcement premiering yesterday, and like it was just so overwhelming because like I put so much of my time and effort into it, and I'm like really proud of this readathon. So the premiere happened, and then the response to it was overwhelming, and then I hit 2K, and it was just like I, I just like couldn't process reading because I was so overwhelmed, but also like really happy. So yesterday I just ended up hanging out on sprints. I had intentions of reading, but it just like ended up not happening. And I'm not mad about it because I definitely needed that. I don't think I would have been able to focus that well. And also, after reading such an incredible book, I think it was probably good to put a little bit of space between that and my next reads because like I don't want to put any pressure on them. So that is it for this vlog. Sorry it ended up not being like a full 24-hour thing, but I did read an absolutely incredible book. I'm not committing to anything, but this is in my top 5 books I've read so far this year, like without a doubt. And I've read 70 something books. So like it's a good one. If you're looking to find me in other places on the internet, everything is linked in the description, including my Bookstagram, my Storygraph, and my Patreon. Also in the description will be everything you need to sign up for Realmathon, and also the announcement video for my new readathon, Escape the Readathon. The theme of the readathon is horror, but you can read any genre throughout the month, so anyone can participate. I'm so excited for April. I really love this readathon. I'm having the best time already hanging out with all of the co-hosts on sprints and chatting with everyone in Discord and on the sprints chat, and just like seeing everyone's excitement for this. It is definitely not too late for you to join, so I really recommend checking out everything in the description. There are a lot of prompts for this readathon, but they're not restrictive at all, so you can read whatever you want and you'll get points for something. If you've made it to the end, let me know in the comments what team you are on for Realmathon. And if you're not participating, or if you are and want to leave an emoji, leave me a car emoji for the passengers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!